From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops into beauty there, and that's the first down of the afternoon. Next to stand in is Corey Seager. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now the first pitch.
No ball.
1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2.
Well, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. Swing and a liner. Rosario gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Max Scherzer gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, he has 9 base hits in 41 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Right side, but it's well fouled. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ozzie.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No.
Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next up, Austin Riley. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. Can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent there, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
There's the 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. The guy they're facing on the mound. He's not liking to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
In is Jorge Soler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. One and one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. One and two. Here it is.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Next up is Max Muncy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, Will Smith.
So next to hit is Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal, a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. Fouled off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The center fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2.
Ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So now here is A.J. Pollock. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Max Fried. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Ball.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's
One
ball
ball.
one.
No
0
strike.
for 1 here in the early going. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Out in front of it, strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
1-1.
Freed over at second. Rosario at first, 1 gone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And this will be fouled away. He collected a base hit his first time up. And there's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts, as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Corey Seager. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
We're playing 2-2.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. Touché, sir. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Soler, and they could use a spark from him here.
Jorge.
First offering. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses. 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit is Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Turner over to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4, all even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Freeman is up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rosario is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count still full, 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now into the box is Max Fried. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First offering on its way. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Turner trying to get there. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Count is full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Smith is there. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No. We're playing 11. 1-1. Ball.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Count is
And
full.
it's up
Three
to a
balls,
3-2
2 strikes.
full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And
Ball 4,
whoa,
down.
awfully
Take your
close,
base.
but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Corey Seager, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing.
1-0.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Now
Ball
it's
2.
2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
D-Rod.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Hit hard. Full count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Swanson trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he lifts it in the air to right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball
3-1
3.
now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Brustar Gratterall enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 48, Brustar Gratterall.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Austin Riley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. And that one yanked just foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we are tied 2-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line, and foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Justin Turner grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
3 balls, 2
Pitch
strikes.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Chris Martin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The count now at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One and one. Here it is. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Dodgers lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
For the Braves, the catcher, Travis John.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Guillermo Heredia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Guillermo Heredia.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
11.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and two strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And this game is still tied at 2-2. A.J. Minter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Gavin Lux.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there. One down. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home.
That's out.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
No.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. Payoff pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The set and the 1-2. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Seager at third, Turner on second, Muncy at first, 2 out in the inning. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run. Next, it'll be Justin Turner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
No, that's down.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he wraps up on the fastball, 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Vesia will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Austin Barnes is also into the ball game and still hitting the number 8 spot here. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Freddie Freeman popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you've thrown next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they take the lead 4-3.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
Bickford answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 52.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Jorge Soler. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. 4-3 Atlanta. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. Austin Barnes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball and a gap.
Gavin Lux comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Barnes, base runner at first with one out. Count now a ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard at the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. A.J. Minter earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.